Hey Tubes, Redneck Brian here. Got a bit of an update for you. Yeah, it involves the racer and maybe a few other things around the yard. I was doing some work on this on Sunday. I decided I was going to change the oil. Because as you may or may not know, this had a little bit low oil pressure, and the oil that was in it was the oil that I put in there right when I first bought the engine, which is in the winter time. And the old oil was pretty sludgy. I tried to, when I first got this engine, to drain out as much as I could. I couldn't get too much of it out. I got most of it out, but because I was unable to start the engine as well when I first got it because I had carburetor issues. A few other things like that. So I've just recently finished changing oil. I did that on Sunday, and it's Tuesday now. But I had a few difficulties with this engine. First off, that oil filter. That is a new one. But the old one was an absolute bitch to get off. There's the remnants of it right there. And it was actually the toughest oil filter I have ever had to get off. I did try the trick where you punch the screwdriver through it to twist it off. I don't have an oil filter wrench that size, so I was unable to use a oil filter wrench on it. But I could not get it off. If you look at the frame, there's a couple of little marks on the frame where I actually ended up having to cut a little slit in the oil filter to get this oil filter off. But I was unable to cut it with the engine in the tractor. I actually had to pull the engine out, so that means disconnect the exhaust. Hood had to come off. As you can see, the hood's just sitting on here still. I had to take the hood off, so I had to unhook the oil pressure lines. Luckily, it's only 3 connections to the hood. The oil pressure line and the bundle of wires. They use a common ground, but there's 2 separate hots. It pulls one hot off the headlights, and it has a separate hot and ground that goes up here. There's a straight key on hot. I believe this black one. This is the ground, and then this is the switched hot for the headlights, and then oil pressure line right here. So that's the only pain in the butt part about having that up in the hood. If you gotta get the hood off, you gotta unhook absolutely everything. But I got it all fixed up now. It's running again. I'm gonna start it up for you and show you what the oil pressure is like now. Give it some choke. Actually, let's try to hold the camera right there. It's running pretty good now. Just a little bit of stutter still. The carb needs to be cleaned in again. But other than that, it's running good. Oil drained out perfectly fine because I was able to start it up this time. But sucks about that oil filter. It's you could say it's because of the engine in this tractor. It's not made for this tractor. Technically, no, but this engine is kind of made for this tractor. Because you could get an engine similar to this in these tractors. You could get the Briggs Vanguard, which is an almost identical setup to this engine here. Just the intake's the newer version of the Vanguard. I don't believe they make the Briggs Vanguards anymore. I'm not 100% sure. Briggs Vanguards are very good engines. So I had one before. I wish I didn't sell it. But anyways, I was thinking about whenever I was taking this all apart, strip it down to get it primed, but I don't have the money to prime it right now. Yes, it's a bugger of a job to take this all apart, but it can be done again. So just want to do a quick update of my few troubles I had over the weekend with this thing, and mainly with this engine, and just a quick update with some of this stuff here. Snowblower, I do have a keyway. We just gotta locate it. It's in that shed right there somewhere. So the new engine will be going on this soon. Then obviously it'll be parked all rest of the summer. And I still gotta get a recoil or modify a Redneck recoil. And other than that, everything's all good over here. I should actually do a startup on this lawnmower right here at some point. It's the real lawnmower. It does run, but it has not ran in quite some time. It would probably need fresh gas. Definitely would need fresh gas. It has a 2-horse Briggs engine on it. It actually runs really good. It's just to get it to start. It does not really have a recoil. It has one of those ropes that you pull off. So other than that, I think I'm done. I gotta go to work tonight. So we've been getting nothing but rain the last few days. But today it's starting to clear up a little bit, and it's supposed to get hot. The low 20s the next 5 days. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's the long range is showing. So yeah, I'm going away this weekend, but hopefully I can get this lawn cut before I go away, and still doing all kinds of other stuff. Never enough time in the day to get done everything you want to get done, and if you got the time, you don't got the money, which sucks. So anyways, I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always, and I'm happy that the oil pressure is now up to about 50 pounds. At high idle, it's right around 50. So at low idle, it's about 45, which I think is perfectly fine for this. I still got to try to get the charge up on this as well. Still not charging at low idles. I got to try to figure out how to fix that. If anyone has any ideas, it'd be greatly appreciated. So I guess I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.